Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé. Elizabeth Potthast makes unexpected move with Andrei Castravet after he gets American citizenship. Andrei Castravet from 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Travels out of the United States with Elizabeth Potthast and their children before New Year 2025. The couple got married in 2017 despite facing family drama in 90-Day Fiancé Season 5. Over the years, Elizabeth and Andrei achieved various milestones together, including buying a home, welcoming two adorable children, becoming successful as social media influencers, and achieving career goals. Recently, Andrei achieved his biggest milestone by gaining American citizenship and fulfilling his duty as a citizen by voting in the 2024 U.S. elections. Elizabeth shared a picture on her Instagram story, revealing that she is in Chisinau, Moldova, with Andrei and their children. She wrote, "You guys guessed it. Noi suntem in Moldova, we are in Moldova." Elizabeth wasn't the only one who posted about the international trip. Andrei also shared a video on his Instagram story, showing off his hometown. He expressed his warm feelings for his country with the song My Home. Elizabeth and Andrei likely traveled to Moldova to visit their family and relatives. After years of living in the United States, the trip to Moldova seemed like the perfect family getaway they deserved. Previously, Andrei had been unable to travel stress-free due to his deportation scare, as well as his new job as a real estate agent. Elizabeth had also been busy in recent years, dealing with her second pregnancy and focusing on her career as a musician. Neither Andrei nor Elizabeth had had the opportunity to travel outside the country. The trip to Moldova reveals that Elizabeth and Andrei can finally enjoy a vacation. They are likely doing well in all aspects of life, so they've traveled to Moldova to relax and visit their family. The reality TV stars may have also traveled to Moldova for the benefit of their children, wanting them to maintain a connection with their cultural roots and meet their extended family. The 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Couple are wonderful and attentive parents, making the right decision to include their children in their travels. Seeing Elizabeth and Andrei travel to Moldova after such a long time is good. Previously, the two visited the landlocked country of Eastern Europe to have their second wedding. They were excited for their future together. Elizabeth and Andrei's latest photo shows their hard work and dedication to their relationship despite countless issues, strengthening their bond and compatibility. Elizabeth and Andrei will likely enjoy their time in Moldova once again. Hopefully, the 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Couple will be able to give their children a memorable New Year and holiday experience. Elizabeth Potthast and Andrei Castravet's journey on 90-Day Fiancé has been a long, rocky road filled with family clashes, intense arguments, and cultural clashes. But after all the twists and turns, they've hit a major milestone. Andrei has finally gained American citizenship. What's more, Elizabeth's surprising next move is one that's leaving fans reeling and asking just what's next for the couple. A new beginning, Andrei's path to citizenship. When Andrei first arrived in the United States, he was met with skepticism from Elizabeth's family, especially her father Chuck and her outspoken brother Charlie. They questioned his intentions, his work ethic, and whether he could be a solid partner for Elizabeth. But despite all the family drama, Andrei held fast to his goals. He knew becoming a U.S. citizen was essential for building a secure future for himself, Elizabeth, and their daughter Eleanor. The journey wasn't easy. Andrei faced many challenges, including financial struggles and tensions with Elizabeth's family. But after years of hard work, Andrei finally achieved his dream. Gaining his U.S. citizenship not only solidified his commitment to his family, but also gave him a sense of independence and confidence he hadn't felt in years. Elizabeth's surprising move. With Andrei's citizenship official, fans expected that the couple would settle down and enjoy a quieter life. But Elizabeth had a different plan in mind, one that shocked not only Andrei but also her family. Rather than taking the traditional road of celebrating quietly at home, Elizabeth suggested they take a bold step to change their lives entirely. She wanted to leave Florida and start fresh in a new city, one where Andrei could have more freedom to pursue his dreams without the family drama clouding their lives. Elizabeth proposed moving to Los Angeles, a place she had always dreamed of living. The idea was exhilarating for her. The opportunities, the lifestyle, and a clean slate where they could raise Eleanor without interference. Andrei, initially taken aback, quickly warmed to the idea. A fresh start, away from the familiar battles with her family, was exactly what he needed to feel like he could finally be the husband and father he wanted to be. Breaking the news to family. Elizabeth's family didn't take the news well. Chuck, who had been financially supporting them to some extent, was concerned about how they would manage on their own. He wanted them to stay close and continue to work in the family business, but Elizabeth had her heart set on breaking away. The toughest confrontation came with Charlie, who couldn't believe they would abandon the family. He saw their move as a betrayal and was quick to remind Andrei of his outsider status. Despite Andrei's newfound citizenship, Charlie doubted he'd ever fully be one of them. Elizabeth, however, was determined to stand her ground. She reminded her family that while she loved them, her first loyalty was to her own family, Andrei and Eleanor. She insisted it was time for them to follow their dreams and build a life that was truly their own. Settling into LA, new beginnings, new challenges. The move to Los Angeles was a whirlwind. Elizabeth and Andrei quickly discovered the challenges of relocating, from finding housing to adjusting to the high cost of living. Andrei was ready to take on whatever work was available, and Elizabeth, always the supportive partner, decided she would pursue her own career in acting and modeling, a passion she put on hold for years. It wasn't all smooth sailing, though. As they adjusted to life in Los Angeles, Elizabeth's family grew increasingly distant. She missed them but felt a sense of peace without their constant interference. Andrei, too, noticed the difference in their relationship. Without the family pressures, they were able to focus on each other and on Eleanor, rebuilding their bond in a way that felt fresh and new. Facing new obstacles together, their new life wasn't without its struggles. Andrei faced pressure to prove himself in a new job market, and Elizabeth found the entertainment industry more challenging than she anticipated. They encountered financial difficulties as they adjusted to the higher cost of living, and at times, both questioned whether the move had been the right choice. But through the challenges, they found they had a renewed sense of unity. Andrei, free from his role as the outsider in Elizabeth's family dynamic, felt more confident than ever. He became Elizabeth's rock as she navigated her new career, and in turn, she was his biggest supporter as he pursued his own dreams. A surprise twist: Elizabeth's pregnancy announcement. Just as things seemed to settle down, Elizabeth had another surprise in store for Andrei. She was pregnant. The news filled them both with joy, and this unexpected development marked a new chapter in their lives. The idea of expanding their family in a place where they had built something independently thrilled both of them. But it also brought up the question of whether to reconnect with Elizabeth's family. She wanted her parents to be part of her children's lives, yet she wasn't ready to go back to the old ways of constant interference. With the baby on the way, she felt the weight of trying to balance her independence with maintaining family ties. healing and finding middle ground. In the spirit of compromise, Elizabeth reached out to her father, Chuck, to open a dialogue. She acknowledged that their move had created distance, but wanted to find a way to bring the family together on her terms. She wanted her children to know their grandparents and extended family, even if it meant keeping boundaries clear. Chuck, softening as he heard her perspective, agreed to meet halfway. He promised to respect their independence, and while not all the family tension dissolved instantly, it was a start toward rebuilding a healthier dynamic. A bright future. Elizabeth and Andrei's journey from a tumultuous start on 90 Day Fiancé to creating a life of their own in Los Angeles showed that with resilience and love, they could overcome anything. Andrei's citizenship, their fresh start, and the upcoming addition to their family marked the beginning of a bright future. Now, with a clear sense of who they are as a couple and as individuals, Elizabeth and Andrei are ready to embrace the next phase of their lives. The move to LA had been a bold one, but it had brought them closer than ever, proving that sometimes the biggest risks bring the greatest rewards. Whether they would stay in Los Angeles for the long term or eventually return to Florida remained an open question, but one thing was certain. Together, Elizabeth and Andrei were unstoppable.